Hey guys, it's Anthony from the Bruce Lee UK Collector channel, and today I'm back with another Bruce Lee video. So today I'm going to be covering Enter the Dragon, the 50th anniversary companion book by Carl Fox. I did have a few chapters to finish off in this one. Really good book. Unfortunately, there is a couple of few spelling mistakes in the book. The one what leapt out from me was Tsim Sha Tsui, which is obviously in Hong Kong. It's where the Peninsula Hotel is located. That was misspelled. This hardback version is actually sold out. It's really nice. I know there is a softback version available on Amazon, and I think it's the Kung Fu Monthly website, which I'll link to below. Obviously, that's Peter Archer. In my last video, we was looking at what Peter Archer did actually say on the boat when he, "Hey, Bruce, now help me when I get in this book, there is one review. I read it and I was like, I've got to show this to Bruce Lee fans. I don't know if you remember this. This is from a review from 1974, January of 1974. You're going to hear it and see it in a moment. Obviously, I've got to warn you guys, obviously times have changed. You might find the review a bit crude or not in time with now. Obviously, it's a review from 1974.
Warning: pretentious film critic review incoming.
Let's have a listen and then let me know what you think of it.
Enter the Dragon. What a rotten old film it is. Rotten in all the ways you'd expect a Hollywood-backed Hong Kong-based karate Sinatra to be. And old not only because its script is early, rudimentary James Bond, but also in the eerier sense that its star, Bruce Lee, being some months dead, the whole exercise seems to belong to an already musty past. Like all those posthumous Jim Reeves records. The appeal the film makes to necrophiliacs may well be perversely heightened by the fact that young Bruce Lee was so patently fit during his lifetime. His abdominal wall actually appears to be made of bricks, and the whipcord in his neck stands out like muscles. He can fell an opponent with a shriek and a swipe of whichever oaken limb he fancies extending, and he frequently extends them so fast you cannot tell which one he has selected. Sometimes the shriek alone is enough. Lee can probably waggle his mighty ears as well, though these are hidden under his Cliff Richard haircut. His facial musculature does get in the way when it comes to speaking lines, but he has no trouble with his first two, "Hallo, Mr. Braithwaite," and "Have some tea," which he enunciates with such vicious clarity that you fear for Braithwaite's safety, not to mention that of the teapot, table, and nearby flagstones and trees. Once we hit the island, all is ritual thuggery and choreographed pain, whether at the hand-to-hand or foot-and-mouth fighting tournament, or down in the subterranean opium plant. A little sex is allowed between John Saxon, a worn glamour boy heavy with nylon hair, and the puffy starletette Anna Capri, and the token black, Jim Kelly, regales the villain Han with the disastrously accurate line, "Man, you come right out of a comic book." The only unique attraction is Lee in motion, and more particularly the peculiar expression that invades his face during the fractional pause after he has crippled an opponent. It has all the surface signs of shocked disbelief, yet it carries with it a preening quality and a threat. Very primeval. A couple of Han's lines, by the way, have a familiar Nuremberg ring. We forge our bodies in the fire of our will, and it is strength that makes all other values possible. Mr. Lee successfully rubs out the propagator of these thoughts. Yet looking at his own austerely prancing demeanor, we cannot be at all sure that he doesn't subscribe to them himself. Russell Davies, The Sunday Times, January 1974.
So for me guys, that review is absolutely appalling. The only thing musty and old and rotten about Enter the Dragon is your review. That review, absolutely shocking. Please let me know what you think of the review in the comments below. You've got to one. I never listen to film critics. Now, obviously, back in the 90s, the 80s, I used to read Empire magazine and other magazines, and yeah, you'd be like, oh yeah, that's supposed to be a great film, and then as you get older, you're like, no, I can make my own mind up. I don't need anybody telling me what I should watch, what I should read. Especially back in the 1970s, they seemed very pompous. That's why, if you notice, obviously I used an AI voice, and I tried to pick a voice which was pretty, you know, pretentious for, you know, the way he was speaking about the film. Absolutely disgusting. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you agree with it? I hope you don't, but do you actually think that Enter the Dragon is a rotten old movie or not? But until next time, guys, look after yourself and peace.